Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Rune Factory 2. Alright, it's the race to the finish. Midwinter, we're just trying to get to the next festival, pretty much. And indeed it's going to be a sleep race, because, yeah, there's nothing really until the mining festival. I guess there are technically, like, other events in other years. Like, in Winter 11th, this is an important day for Julia getting married to Max all the way in year 4. That's a year 4 problem. Alright, so let's sleep outside. Want to avoid any potential blizzards destroying our crops. Hey, Yue. Well, that I have you, I guess I could buy another curry rice. Even though Herman's birthday is over. I do wish. I wish Herman had more birthday opportunities. I'm not gonna gift him every day. Because I'm just too lazy to stay until 9 AM. I wish I could just barge his door at 6 AM, but... Alright. Again, thank goodness I bought enough sleeping bags. This is a big gap of time. I think there is actually a birthday on Winter 15th. But the character doesn't exist yet. There'll be 4 new characters in Generation 2. I guess I just designated this gap of time. For his birthday. Alright, 17th, and then I think we'll socialize on the 18th, which is the day before the mining festival. We are prepared for that, I believe. We have at least one of every type of gem, so we won't need to rely on RNG during the festival. We can just grab one out of our shelf or have one in our pocket already. Alright, so the day prior, how many sleeping bags did I use? I have 4 more? 5? Oh yeah, that could totally take us to the next event.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Tomorrow's the mining contest. You must dig up some something really rare. If you do, I'll buy it from you. Like, but wait, but wait, I have to turn it in for the contest. You must be looking forward to tomorrow. Maybe she's like, yeah, give it to me so I can enter it, and then I can win the prize. You bet I am. It's a chance for me to get my hands on all the ore I can carry. There's no way I could dig up that much on my own. I'm too delicate. Maybe you could, like, work something out with the festival host. It's like everyone's gonna be turning in an entry, right? It's like maybe Yue could be the one to buy everything out afterwards. I mean, what are they gonna do with it after the festival? So delicate. I don't know. I'd say she has to be pretty strong to carry all that weight around every day. I don't know, but maybe she doesn't want to go into the dungeon to mine it though. It's like might be strong enough to carry things, but too delicate to fight off a wolf or a rock. I get cold in the winter. I can always run back here to warm up. Oh, if I get cold. Run. Get your exercise. She's very active. Alright, so now we gotta wait for 9 AM. Okay, so we'll just kill some time at the port. I forgot how many flounder. I think I shipped out a flounder and a yellowtail. Now the question is if I want to keep trying to rack them up. I have no more bag space, but we'll do some fishing. Alright, wow. Kind of tiring day. I was playing a lot of the Guardians of Ozuma. Now it kind of feels weird going back to this game. It's like, oh man, the difference in feel. It just feels like a totally different game, even though it's in the same world. Yeah, it's just like going from like all those pretty graphics and like pretty combat, and then like now we're here, just like little midget sprites. Anywho, yeah, a little tired. Luckily, got home fairly quickly. I was a little bit peeved, like the other day, like trying to drive back home because it was like an hour extra in my commute. And I was like, was there a bad accident? And like, after an hour, like barely inching along, like finally passed it. It was like completely on the side of the road. It was just people stopping to like rubberneck and look at it, and then like immediately afterwards, like they sped up. It's like, god dang it! Like if you just drove past it normally, I wouldn't have to waste an extra hour of my time on the road just staring into nothing. But yeah, luckily this day's commute wasn't that bad. Keep like thinking all day. It's like, oh, I want to play this new game I just got. I want to play Guardians of Ozma. I want to play Guardians of Ozma. But no, I'm at work. Those are like 2 new books out that I want to read too. I was like, right now I'm reading Imperial Reincarnation, which is kind of a hard read because they just kind of throw noble names and like lore dump here and there. But it does kind of give me Conquer of a Dying Kingdom vibes, and like that's another book that I'm waiting for an update. But it's like a very slow build up. You're just kind of knowing the world during like the beginning, and then hoping for like the raging inferno of like, oh, there's probably gonna be a civil war, and then he's gonna like take things over. Everything's got like really intense in Conquer of a Dying Kingdom. But like kind of a slow burn turning into raging inferno. Right, it is almost 9 AM. Alright, last fishy. The gorilla. Oh, I do need to buy the birthday gift for the 21st. Aw. I usually know where UA is on a Monday regardless. Hello, Alicia.
Good morning.
Morning, Kyle. Tomorrow's mining contest. I think it's a lot easier to find good minerals than it is to tell a fortune that will come true. Really? You seem like you're so good at telling fortunes. But my readings always come true. I say, like, give me a prediction, but of course it's gonna be sunny tomorrow. It's a festival. I need to know the day after if it's gonna be. It's gonna be sunny. Alright, socialize, let's go.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Nice seeing you again today. It's nice seeing you too. Tomorrow's the mining contest. You strike me as being good at that sort of thing, Kyle. It's odd. They like attribute... they attribute Kyle being like good at mining, but like fishing, he's like all humble about it.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking strong and healthy as usual. So tomorrow's the mining contest. Speaking of mining, have you ever struck platinum? Platinum is very rare and precious as an ornamental material, but I heard that it's also used for parts on musical instruments because it doesn't rust easily. Lately, I'm really into music, so you can ask me anything about details regarding anything musical. You must not be very interested. I imagine you're not, but you can just ignore me if you like. Wow, that's a long bit of dialogue about just one on a tangent. Okay, but yeah, that does kind of play into the fact that he does like platinum. I think if you talk to him on certain days, like usually during holidays, he does mention like, oh, I just discovered this thing called a piano. You're like, really? Think like as a noble, he probably has access to like a piano, right? But maybe he's like so far out in the sticks. Like even that is a commodity that he can't get his hands on. Got rosewood. Don't you think it's the perfect woody aroma for winter? Not to brag about my own family, but my father is really quite good at creating fragrances.
Morning.
Yeah, if you ever need to befriend Max, and it's not his birthday, you can give him platinum. You can buy that from UA. It's a little expensive though. Good morning, Kyle. If you want to be like me, make sure you eat 5 meals a day. Oh god, we gotta eat breakfast and second breakfast, and 11 C's, and lunch, and this is keep going. Tomorrow is the mining contest. You should enter and show everyone what you've learned, Kyle. Everyone who participates will receive a fabulous prize. And if you participate, everyone in town will like you even more, including whichever fine young lady you've got your eye on. I can't think he's always about that. Every festival. He's just like, you gotta woo the ladies by running these contests. Maybe Herman is the real matchmaker here. He's like, I gotta host all these festivals to prove that whoever wins is a stud. Here's your schedule. Work, hop, step, jump, snack, snack, snack. Would you like a curry rice snack?
Much obliged.
Alright. We'd prefer this on his birthday, but I hope he likes it, regardless. Good morning, Kyle. How about I get you a brand new hammer for the mining contest? I guess that might be overdoing it. Can you get me, like, the ultimate hammer? Please. Rocking our old cheap-looking hammer. Although, I don't think this is an old hammer yet. Our tools will become old and rusted soon enough, and they'll be useless to us.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking very healthy today. Thank you. Tomorrow's the mining contest. It's like a real man's festival, isn't it? Oh yes, the manly festival, where we hit rocks. Hit rocks and show our metal. There we go.
I'm delighted.
I'm delighted. Is this for me? I'm so happy. You can use white cabbage and a lot of different foods. I really treasure it. Cold outside, isn't it? Please relax and enjoy yourself. You have like a fire? You do have a fire. You have 2 fires. It's actually a very excessive use of fire. I don't know. It's like, maybe they're supposed to be like farther apart and have like different nooks to relax in. Morning, Kyle. You've become quite the man. Tomorrow's the mining contest. I'm interested in minerals myself. If you find anything special, be sure to show me. That tracks. Like, all his requests involve finding him minerals, and I'm assuming like he used those minerals to make Dorothy's proposal necklace. And he also makes other accessories. In this world. No, we gotta get going.
Morning!
Morning, Kyle. It's the mining contest tomorrow. Using a hammer, right? That sounds pretty heavy. Yeah, you do need some strength. I'm not so good at myself. I see. When maybe can I get into it too? So jealous of her house.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Hey, you wanna play? Tomorrow's a mining contest. It's hard work, so I bet it'll be impossible for me. Well, a hammer is pretty heavy. You're still pretty small, Cammy, so maybe you're not just ready yet. Yeah, but when I grow up a little bit, I'm definitely gonna do it. Too bad you don't really grow up. I think it's like a pretty big travesty, actually, that Cammy and Roy don't get to grow up, because I feel like it doesn't make sense that they don't. But I guess they grow up in the heart because they do get more responsibilities. Let's see, how's my friendships doing? Kind of like forgot over the long break. I think is almost maxed out. Just like, oh, Herman's at 7. Okay. Yay! Yay! Thanks a bunch. Got a potato. Trying to get everyone to Ted, even though it doesn't matter in the long run.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Your hard work has impressed even me. It's a mining contest tomorrow. To be honest, manual labor and shows of strength aren't as easy as they once were at my age. I guess you only understand in a good few more years, eh? Ha ha ha. And I get more tired easily, more aches. You know, it's like, get a wound, you realize, like, you don't really regenerate, like, your skin cells that fast. Dang. Your regen stat has gone down. Is Barrett here? You are here.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. How are you? Tomorrow's the mining contest. I don't have time for that. What do you mean you don't have time for that? You have all the time in the world, dude. You have time. Like, it's just his way of saying, like, that's not my hobby.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Looking quite well as usual. Well, thank you. Tomorrow's the mining contest. One time I accidentally hit my foot with a hammer. I got really sore. It would be like smashing your finger in like a car door or something. That would be a little bit more damage than like stubbing your toe. Watch out that you don't catch a cold in this weather. But luckily, you're a family of doctors. You can get it tended to right away. Are you giving this to me? Wow, thanks, I love it. Get rid of it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. I'm happy to see you again today. The mining contest is tomorrow. I'm no good at things like that. Can't imagine you doing anything that requires that much strength, Dorothy. Yes, well, my father is good at that kind of thing. Also don't see you, like, going into a dungeon and getting into danger like that.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Tomorrow's the mining contest. Kyle, I think a hammer would suit you well. You're like Tanya. It's like, I think a hammer would suit you well in this weather.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. You're looking more manly every day. Thank you. Tomorrow's the mining contest. I'd love just grabbing that hammer and getting out there and smashing away at those rocks. It's his kind of festival. I don't think he participates in it, though. I know in winter you can't plant stuff at your farm, but there's still all those other fields to plant in. If anything, you should buy more seeds now. Go in the dungeon.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Hee. Morning, Mana. It's the mining contest tomorrow. Very much a man's thing, I think. Watching her dad just punch rocks. Like Chris. It's hard to know what to sell in winter. This is for, like, just, I don't know, just stuff to survive. Sell firewood. This kind of reminds me of, like, I really want to play Shepherd's Crossing 2. I've like they ported Shepherd's Crossing 1 to the Switch and like I really enjoyed it, but there's Shepherd's Crossing 2 on the DS, and it's like the most expensive game ever. But there's like one mechanic where like if you ever run out of food or firewood, it's like game over. And I was like, wow, this game looks hard.
Morning.
I want to play it. Good morning, Kyle. I get so lonely when I don't get to see you. The mining contest is tomorrow. You don't really strike me as the type that would use hammers and stuff, Kyle. Okay, we got like split opinions here. Some people are like, yeah, you wield that hammer, and the other people are just like, nah, you weakling, Kyle. I guess if they compare me to Douglas, and yeah, like Kyle looks weak. Really? I mean, I use them pretty often. I just always imagine them being better for people like Douglas and Gordon. Yeah, exactly. Seems like those sorts of things suit the two of them a little too well, doesn't it? The big, burly, violent men. Meanwhile, one of them's off the cloth. The other one's supposed to be like a cheerful general store owner.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking sharp today. Tomorrow's the mining contest. If you find any good ores, be sure to give them to me, okay? That's right, well... For the mining contest, it focuses mostly on gems. Welcome. For some reason I see a hammer in your hands rather than a sword.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Tomorrow's the mining contest. You need a hammer to mine, not a sword. I better not mix it up. Wait, you're saying you better not mix it up? A hammer swings a lot differently than a sword, doesn't it? Well, if I was against a human opponent, it might make a good handicap for me. I don't know how you can mix those two up. Maybe like by the handle, but as soon as you like feel the heft, it's like no contest here. If you're looking for a sword, you've got the money to pay for it, right? Alright, Jake, you weirdo. Have one of these last spinach. You're almost at 10, and I can ignore you. What? You're giving this to me? I'll take it. I guess I should thank you, human. Alright, eat that, get swole, and maybe someday you can hold that hammer. No, maybe he's like already super strong already, that like hammers feel as light as swords. Maybe we'll go with that excuse. Look at all this trash here. I know what I'm doing tomorrow. I'm cutting wood. Let's sell some of this. Yeah, 17. Keep that. Forgot to give one to Douglas, but oh well. We're almost out of them. Bum, bum, bum. Together. Cluttered inventory. Alright, I'm gonna take a lucky guess for like tomorrow's festival, and I'm gonna say that they're probably gonna ask for a ruby. If not, we do have the other gems in here. Yeah. Sapphires. We got emeralds, we got amethysts, we got... Can't imagine they'd ask for a diamond, but we have diamonds. I think that's all. Yeah. I think that's all of them. I'm just like, is there one that I'm missing? Trying to like, going through my mental inventory. Okay. Yeah, we talked to everyone today. Let's go to bread and do the festival itself. Alright, we do have to wait till 9 for the clinic people. Good morning, Kyle. Your hard work has impressed even me. Today is the day of the mining contest. I want each participant to do their best, but also to be aware of the dangers in the cave. I need to make sure to tell them all that if things get dangerous, they should turn back right away. How are you, Kyle? I'm doing okay. Just okay. Look at everyone's. Stare at everyone's friendship level. I think Byron went up a level. Just chatting him up. It's just like 0 and unharmed. Max is actually, I might need to get some more gifts for Max. Egan I have stuff for. Max, I guess I can go for platinum or proof of the warrior.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Today is the mining contest. According to my fortune, you're gonna do well, Kyle. Oh, Kyle, were you trying to eavesdrop on our conversation? Alright, we're fighting over who gets a date.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Morning, Mana. The mining contest is today. Are you gonna enter, Kyle? Alright. Okay, yeah, and you still fight. You still fight over who gets to go on dates.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Nice seeing you again today. Nice seeing you too. Today's the mining contest. I bet you're pretty good with a hammer, Kyle. Okay, I probably shouldn't have talked to her again. It's like these dialogue boxes are long. Ladies, you won't have to fight for me soon enough.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. I'm happy to see you again today. It's the mining contest today. Sure is.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. How are you? Are you crazy? I'm not going to have anything to do with the stupid mining contest. Wow. To call that stupid, but then, like, he is so into the fishing contest. And it was like, that was almost the same thing. Like, we go into a dungeon and look for a fish. Although, I guess technically you can find the sardine, like, at the port. Not many people pass through here. It's nice and quiet.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Today's the mining contest. You'll have to go into the caves to mine. I'm safe as long as I have my sword, but it might be dangerous for you. If you let your guard down, it could be dangerous for you too, Jake. Human, I don't need you to tell me that. What do you want, human? And we're friends. We're kind of friends. Oh, okay. Yue is actually participating in this festival. That's it's kind of odd, actually. He's just breathing down Herman's neck. Give me the gems!
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking quite well, as usual. Well, thank you. Today is a mining contest. You like this type of thing, don't you, Kyle? I'm no good at it, though. Good day to you, Kyle. Good day, Ray. Really cold these days, isn't it? I'm surprised you're so lightly dressed, Kyle. Yeah, I guess you could say that.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. I don't know what it is, but I'm always happy when I get to see your face. Will you be participating in the mining contest, Kyle? Oh, hello, Kyle. Hello, Rosalind. Hello, Ray. Hi, Kyle. I don't know. I like seeing this every time, and I still laugh. Probably want to know what Rosalind and I are doing, don't you? What? Well, yes, actually. We're on a we just happened to pass by on the street, that's all. Really? Yes, that and nothing more. Oh, ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Poor Ray. Oh, luckily for Ray, even if we do marry Rosalind, he still gets to marry someone, right? He will still get to experience marital happiness.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking sharp today. It's the mining contest today. I wonder if I could slice a rock open with my sharpest sword. You're not even, like, concerned about winning. You're just like, can I cut this rock? More than likely, you're just gonna damage the blade, but I don't know. If this is an anime, I guess you can cut it. A snowman might be the perfect practice dummy. You can make a human shape, but it doesn't really move. You have those, like, practice dummies that, like, spin around. You see them in movies. Like, they can parry the little fake limbs that they have. Good morning, Kyle. You're looking strong and healthy as usual. Oh, the mining contest is today. I thought I might enter too, but you look like you're really good at it. Maybe I'll take a turn sitting out this time. I have a feeling you just don't want to go into the dungeon. You want the glory, but not the danger. Yo, Kyle. Hello, Max. Hello, Julie. What are you staring at? Oh, nothing. You and Julia just look like you're getting along well. Sure, we're good friends. Ha ha ha! Kyle, I'm known in this village for getting along with all the girls. Isn't that right? All you little girls just love Max, don't you? You know, I just can't help being charmed by all the girls of this world, and the beauty and talent they're born with. Well...
Morning.
I'm passing over there. Good morning, Kyle. I get so lonely whenever I don't get to see you. Today's a mining contest. How about you try your hand at it, Kyle? You might be able to dig up something really nice. I'm no good with a hammer. Not really used to using ore. Or used to using one. That's a lie, Kyle. Well, it'd be totally impossible for me. Still, if you dig up some jewels, think of me. I still have that memento ring. That we got the rare meshalite ore. Turn that into that. Watch your step so you don't slip and fall into the ocean. I know you love trying dangerous things. I don't do that kind of thing. He's so indignant. You can't tell me what to do. Luckily we can't drown in water in this game. But man, you can drown in future Rune Factory games, that's for sure. The technology that we have. Not that like, oh, we have the technology for a video game character to swim. It's like, no, we have the technology to be able to bust through the barrier and just fall to our death. Morning, Kyle. Good to see you. Today's a mining contest. I know this shortcut into caves nobody else knows about. Aren't you too young? You said you're like too young to even wield a hammer? You don't get it out of me, Kyle. I have a shortcut and it's my shelf. Want to make a snowman together? Let's see who can make the biggest. You get distracted. You got distracted. Oh, this is kind of neat. We can actually buy something for you today. Even though it's a festival. Just because you're like in this location.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Today's the mining contest. If you're going to enter the contest, be careful in there. I'm used to going inside dungeons by now. I'll be fine. A little confidence is good, but don't let your guard down. Welcome. I'm not about to lose out to this cold. Buy more. Actually, while I'm here, I can buy the next birthday gift. This is the next birthday gift I need is a ruby ring. Too bad I can't use it for the festival. Just rip out the ruby. And present it. And I guess I'll buy more curry. I'm like desperate. Like super desperate to get Herman to 10 within like a certain time frame. I'll buy something for Max. He said he likes platinum. I'll give him a platinum tomorrow. Let me in. Alright, well, there's a few people down here. Poor Cammy is just hanging out by herself today. Good morning, Kyle. Hey, you wanna play? Oh, today's a mining contest. You get to go into caves, right? I wanna go too. You won't be safe all alone, Kyle. Not safe in there, take this. Who do you think looks older, me or Roy? Me, of course, right? With that hairstyle? Maybe if you put your hair down. I don't know, or do a different do.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking very healthy today. Thank you. Today's a mining contest. Are you gonna participate, Kyle? I must say, today's turned out to be quite a fun day. Alright, now we just have to talk to clinic people, and then we'll chat around after we win, which is usually just comprised of congratulations. Alright, well, we have some chores we can do. Let's accumulate some more wood. How are we doing on wood? I think we should have like... They recommend having an additional 1,000, so that would be like 2,000, but... As long as we can make the crafting room right away, and then we can get our axe all fixed up to the way it's supposed to be, we will be okay. Otherwise, if you just like squander all your wood on building the school and don't have any left, I guess it's not squandering because you need it regardless, but if you don't have like the extra for upgrading the school, then you're kind of stuck using crappy tools. Okay, these do net us a lot of wood. All the stumps. If I have time, I would also cut the grass to give more stumps an opportunity to arise. We can always save it for another day. Fill up. Login. Smashy, smashy. Yeah. Keep thinking about streaming. I don't know if I'll be able to stream every day. I really do. But if I do it every day, it's kind of hard for me to sleep after playing video games for like a long time, I've noticed. Probably just like the exposure to the bright lights just makes it really hard to fall asleep afterwards. I need like some extra time to like wind down and like stare at something else to like really feel sleepy. Like the past few days I've been having like really, really weird dreams too. Like very vivid dreams where it feels like I haven't gotten in it, like feels like I haven't slept after waking up. Morning, Kyle. You've become quite the man. Today is a mining contest. Minerals have wondrous properties. If you wear one, it can lend you its strength. I guess it might be just be all in the mind, though. Let's go. We're like, he's into like the power of gemstones. That one seems like opposite of what like a religious man would do. Like usually, you see like the stereotype like spiritual girl, like wearing healing gemstones.
Morning.
Versus like Catholic looking priest. Which is like, it would just be more about interpreting the book. Morning, Kyle. You're looking more manly every day. Thank you. Today's a mining contest. When men square off with each other, armed with nothing but a hammer. Meanwhile, the participants is a small child and a merchant woman. A lot of people hurt themselves in the winter. Make sure you stretch and warm up your muscles properly before you start any hard work. That's the first bit of sense I've heard out of your mouth in a while, Douglas. You eat something that didn't agree with you? Just go when you want to drink.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You always seem to be in good spirits. There's a mining contest today. Don't hit your own foot with the hammer. He's like, in reference to Ray. What can I do for you today? In winter, you should keep warm and go to bed early. That's funny. Like Ray mentioned that yesterday, and Natalie's just like mentioned it today. All right, it's time to participate.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. If you want to be like me, make sure to eat 5 meals a day. Oh, Kyle, are you participating in the mining contest? It's a chance to show off the fruits of your hard work. And if you win, that special someone's opinion of you will no doubt go up. What's more, the winner will receive a fabulous prize. So how about it? Oh, and also, it's pretty obvious, but if you don't have a hammer, you won't be able to compete. If you've gotten this far without, like, touching that request board, I'm just like, wow. Kyle! Whoa! You totally made me jump. All of a sudden, I heard this booming voice behind me. I scared you? Sorry. Are you participating in the mining contest too, Kyle? Isn't that ambitious? That's a big word. Well, I'm not exactly competing because I'm ambitious, per se. Wow, Roy, you know some pretty tough words there, don't you? Wow, it's a little condescending towards a child. Yup, I learned them from my mom. Ambition. Are you participating too, Roy? Yup. Wow, you're gonna be a pretty tough opponent. If we get full of ourselves for even a second, Roy's gonna sweep the rug right from under our feet. Seriously, we've gotta give this our all. Okay, now we're just playing it up for the kid. Hey, you're already using the phrase I taught you. Got some Japanese in there. But you're kinda using it at the wrong time. Ah, shucks, you're right. Hey, Yui, can you teach me some more funny things to say later? Teach him some curse words. No one else will ever know. And like when we used to say like Shiza and stuff. Or something. Or I think my uncle, like, it's kind of funny. We had like a grandma, a grandma, who was from Greece, but none of her kids learned the Greek language except for my uncle, who like specifically like zeroed in and learned all the curse words just so he could like repeat it to his parents. drive grandma nuts. Alright. Of course. But right now it's about the contest. Nanda yanen. Nanda. Let's do it. That's what I'm talking about, Kyle. And now for the rules. The mining contest tests how quickly you can get into a dungeon and mine a specific stone or gem. Today's object will be, drum roll, a ruby. Oh, yay, I guessed right. It doesn't matter which dungeon you mine it in, so feel free to go anywhere you want to. I mean, typically you'd find it on Blessia. If you try to go somewhere else, you might not make it back in time. I will be measuring the time it takes for you to mine out a ruby and bring it to me. The person with the shortest time will be the winner. Do you need to hear the rules one more time? Let's go. Okay, is everyone ready? On your marks, get set, go. Guys, you gotta run, go faster, so you're gonna lose. Okay. You know a shortcut, do you, Roy? I have a greater shortcut. Here you go. Oh, what an unbelievably fast time! To think that I'd live to see such unprecedented speed. The glory of victory goes to Kyle. Congratulations, Kyle. Allow me to grant you the title of Mining King. Furthermore, I present you with this Invinciroid as a reward for your efforts. You got Invinciroid, another pharmacy item which I'll gladly ship out so I don't have to craft this because the materials to get it is really annoying, and also leveling up pharmacy is also really annoying. The winner of this competition is Kyle. Honorable mention goes to Yue, and consolation prize goes to Roy. Ah, you lost. Congratulations, Kyle. I feel like both me and Yue probably cheated. Like, we already have it in our inventory. Poor Roy doesn't have it. Congratulations. Congratulations. Yue, since we're celebrating, would you teach us another fun foreign phrase? I don't see what it has to do with celebrating anything, but... Okay, alright, I'll teach you. Yay! This time I'll teach you... Let's see... Sukiyanen! Oh no, Suki... You're gonna like something? Sukiyanen! You should say this when you're confessing your true feelings to that special someone. Really? Got it. Alright, let's try it out. Run over to Cammy and pour your heart out. Alright, I'll find her and tell her Sukiyanen. Don't even know what you're talking about. Wait, why would I do that? Hahaha, what's wrong? You're funny, you two. Okay. What do you think? This new piece of friendship. This is a place of new friendships. We hope you like it. Are you gonna congratulate me? There we go. Second bit of dialogue. Congratulations, Kyle. Allow me to grant you the title of Mining King. Want to make a snowman? No. That was incredible, Kyle. You didn't even use my shortcut. You used Kyle's shortcut.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Kyle, you really did it, didn't you? Did you find any rare minerals? If you did, I might be able to sell it for a lot of money. Did you do the markup? sell it, and you'll sell it back at a markup. Let's see. Did Herman get any extra love, friendship for that? He's still at 7. Everyone else though got a bump. Max is at 8. Cammy's at 10. We're done with Cammy. Here you go.
Much obliged.
I'll buy another one. Give me another. Enough for the next few days. Alright, let's get our congratulations. And then head to bed.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking sharp today. Wow, well done. Hey, you better not tell me you're switching to a hammer now, okay? I mean, hammer is a weapon that you sell, right? You should be okay with that.
Morning.
You should not be okay with me, like, just using magic. Good morning, Kyle. Congratulations, you won. Wow, it really makes a difference when you got such polished skills.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You did it, Kyle. Let's see what you brought back. I turned it in. I don't think Harmon gave it back to me. Maybe if you go up there and ask Herman, he can show off the sparkling gem. Yeah, it's like kind of weird that... I guess there's no, like, a grade of gems. We don't have the ability to mine out anything other than a level 1 until we level up our hammer to, like... Or craft up our hammer. I think to, like, gold. I think gold hammer, you start getting... ores and gems that are, like, wildly different levels, and it's kind of annoying. Because then nothing stacks anymore. I knew you'd win, Kyle. I just knew it.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Congratulations on winning. You're a lot stronger than you look, Kyle. Yeah, I guess then, if we had access to a better hammer, I guess the contest would be like, could be like, oh, if you got like a higher level gemstone, or like in Tree of Tranquility, or like different gems that like different sparkle levels.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Kyle, you really did it! You're just the man I thought you'd be. Did Roy come and yell Sukiyanen at you? No, not yet. And then you're probably gonna be like, what the heck? Are you issuing me a challenge? That turned out well for you, didn't it, Kyle? I was very surprised. Nope. Wait, who's in here? Oh, nobody. I can just, like, go in. I was like, what? The door is unlocked. Bust down the door. Open all the doors. Let all the hot air out. The draft. I don't think I talked to you few people in here.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. You come quite the man. Did you find anything interesting? It looks like you did. Well, when I need minerals, I'll be sure to ask for your help, Kyle.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Thank you. Not bad, not bad. Next time I'll have to personally show you how it's done. Show me how to smash a rock. This is how men smash rocks.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You always seem to be in good spirits. Hey, you won the contest. You're really something. You did all right. Doo-doo.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Your hard work has impressed even me. Oh, Kyle, congratulations. A wonderful result. Ha ha ha. Hi, ladies. Are you impressed with my... Oh, that's a loud car. Are you impressed with my gem finding skills? Just as I predicted. If I lost, you would have been like, I predicted this too. You could argue, like, maybe she can see multiple paths. It's like, fate isn't set in stone. Wow, I didn't think you would do so well, Kyle. Yeah, like, lightning. Like, I got it like lightning. You won? Congratulations! You should, like, have more to say. You're into gems, right, Cece? Maybe be like, I want to have what you got. I never thought you'd be able to. You're just beside himself.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. I'm happy to see you again today. Well done, Kyle. I thought you'd do it.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. How are you? Not bad. Not bad at all. Okay. I don't think that's everybody, right? We got our congratulations, our kudos. We pestered everybody. Alright, let's go to bed. Yeah, I got enough sleeping bags. And let's go to the 21st. Because on the 21st is actually Tanya's birthday. We did get... We'd go get a ruby ring for her from UA. Like, deep inside the ruby. And you'll get lost in its passion. Interesting that she likes a ring of all things. Like, maybe she would... Maybe because it's red like the apple. I guess you can't really gift her a sword. And if you could, like, at this point, I mean, she's the sword's craftswoman, so every sword here is probably made by her. Alright, we should sell the Invinciroid. Medicine that heightens all abilities. One swig will turn you into a superhero. I think this gives you temporary stats. I was trying to think. No, I was like, in Rune Factory 1, it was Form U Aid that gave you, like, perma stats. But regardless, I'll sell this because I want shipping credit. Alright, one more. Yeah, one more day. And then we'll socialize on the 21st because it's Tanya's birthday. Okay, but before that, at least socialize with everyone who's not a bachelorette because all the bachelorettes say the same thing. Guess we can clean up some more here, and cut all the wood. I gotta get rid of the rocks too. Alright. Sickle. Get that schwickle. Anywho. A few minutes of this. Yeah. Nothing much lately happening, like past the streaming. What was I talking about before? I think I was talking about like weird dreams. Yeah, I had like some weird like lucid dreams. Like one of them I was like a Japanese student. But like in a context of like I was like retaking high school, but it was in like a Japanese high school. And it wasn't even like an anime setting high school. It was just like real life Japanese high school. Like everyone looked normal. It was like super mundane, and I was like struggling with all the subjects because I didn't understand Japanese. But like, I was like okay with math. It's just like really weird. It's like not the type of like fantasy dream I was expecting. And then I had another one the other day, like after streaming practically well into the night, where it was like a super vivid, like, you know how like dreams, they kind of get, like, the events kind of go out of order? But this was like a zombie apocalypse dream, and it was like surprisingly like chronological, like, and very vivid, where like, okay, like we're like in that phase where it's like early zombie apocalypse, like everyone's like panicking and like just trying to survive and like get out of like crowded areas, and then like eventually it like progressed to like when there's only like a few survivors, so like everyone's like forming cliques and stuff, and like little mini societies to survive, and like fighting with each other. And yeah, I was just like, wow. I felt like I didn't sleep because I was like just playing my own movie in my head, and I felt awful the next day, and I like really wanted to go back to sleep, but like I couldn't because I just kept going back into the dream. I'll need to be careful with that. I need to make sure I get enough sleep, or else I'm gonna get sick. Gonna get sick. And I can't get sick because I have too much on my shoulders. Can't really take a day off. Alright. Well, I smashed enough. Let's go socialize. You know, let's pester a few people. Is Julia in here? Actually, I don't need to talk to Julia. She just has romantic dialogue for us. Alright, so you're the birthday girl.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking sharp today. With things so peaceful, there's not much use for swords here, is there? There's nothing wrong with that, but I still feel like using swords sometimes. Like whenever I'm in the square. I like how Kyle's like not even... Kyle, where's your portrait? Maybe he like ran off. He's like, remind me never to go there when you're there. He's like all the way on the other side, like, stay away from me, Tanya. Yeah, I don't know, like, why you swing your sword around in the square? That's dangerous. Like, there's perfectly good monsters in the dungeon that you can swing your sword at. Welcome. For some reason, I see a hammer in your hands rather than a sword. I mean, you're not wrong. Right, have a ruby ring. Is this a birthday present for me? Great, thanks. You're always helping me out with things, Kyle. Ever since you showed up, my business has been booming. There's still tons of swords I want to make, though, so keep up the good work. And I bought one sword, and that's it, though. I guess before, like, our only customer is, like, Jake, I guess, but he's also the apprentice. Okay, Tanya's at 9. Alright, almost there. Wait, who else? I saw someone else at 10. Was that just... Oh, Ray. Ray's at 10. Cool.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. You're not bad for a human, Kyle. I think I've changed the way I view humans a little bit. I never thought I'd hear you say that, Jake. What happened? Nothing in particular. I guess I realize that humans have their good sides, too. You sick? Tell me what's wrong. Where does it hurt? I guess that's character development for Jake. That's really funny if you steal CC away and shoot him down to 0 and he hates you again.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. You're looking more manly every day. Thank you. You know about the Elder Dragons? They're ancient and powerful dragons. Supposedly this country's got 4 of them. And then they retconned that in Factory 5 and added 2 more. Although are they considered like? I guess you could not consider them elder dragons. Although I think they specifically called them like either elder or divine dragons. But we know there's like a ranks of dragons. There's like the arch dragons, and I'm assuming like the elder dragons are above that. Alright. Douglas, have the skipjack.
Thanks.
Thanks, I love these. Yeah, we got 4 of them, which is like they show up at one each in each Rune Factory. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And then I guess they're like, oh no, we're out of ideas for 5. Make 2 new dragons.
Good morning.
And make a new element. I'm really happy we're friends, Kyle. Alright, well that's kind of boring pun dialogue. We sure are friends. And that's all he says. That's all he wrote. What can I do for you today? I don't know, I gave you an accent.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You always seem to be in good spirits. The power of the earth is amazing. Compared to that, the power of humans doesn't amount to much, does it? We're weak in comparison. In winter, you should keep warm and go to bed early. Meanwhile, Kyle is just rocking his duds. No winter wear. I don't really need to talk to Alicia, but I guess I'll get a weather reading. See if I can go to bed tomorrow. go to sleep in my bed. I think I will need to probably get a weather reading tomorrow as well. Because on the 23rd, there's a scripted event. Where I'll be sunny. Thank you for your business. But yeah, if I bug Alicia tomorrow, then maybe I'll buy some sleeping bags tomorrow as well. Or at least on the 23rd.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. Good to see you. You know the Forest of Beginnings, Kyle? A whole pile of monsters live there. I heard. I'd love to explore it. That's terrifying. Very scary place to be. Let me give you 1 potato, not 5. Yay! I love potato.
Morning.
Alright, I think Cammy's at 10, so... Hey Kyle, so I've been thinking, in general, you aren't that capable, but every now and then, I know I can count on you. Okay, that's kind of what she said last time, I think. Haha, every now and then, huh? But if you let me work with you, I'll make you into something that everyone can count on. Okay, you're it, Kyle. Close your eyes and count to 100. I'll go hide. Come on, you're not into it at all. Oh, you silly child. Silly goose. I don't need to talk to Cece.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. You're looking strong and healthy as usual. The Forest of Beginnings. Apparently, it lies in a world parallel to this one. Like parallel, so we can only access it through a gate.
Thank you.
And just like physically walk there. This must be platinum. Is this for me? You knew just what to get me. I'm so glad you got this for me. Tell me, Kyle, what elements of our land do you feel are most vital for our future? Consideration of nature or creation of an army? I mean, as a nation, you do need a standing army to, like, protect yourself. Or else, you know, the sex empire next door will just invade. I'll say that. This town in Norad, too, does not have any need of military facilities. That's inherently wrong, Max. There's been a war within our lifetimes. Cece, like, got to witness it. I simply take that answer as a joke and leave it at that. Max, you're, like, literally wrong. As a noble, like, you even should have a duty to, like, serve in some sort of, like, military function. Maybe not, like, as a soldier, but, like, as, like, a landed noble. Like, don't you have to, like, create, like, some sort of army or, like, militia to, like, help protect your lands and, like, protect your people? But let me give you a warning, Kyle. Depending on upon the time and place. You better bear in mind that some people certainly would not let a comment like that pass as a joke, okay? Jeez, Max. Alright, what if I say create the nature one? I mean, I think both is good. If we aren't considerate with nature, then I mean, yeah, that's gonna bite us in the butt too. We're gonna run out of resources, and yeah, like there's just gonna be a decline in the land and in potential prosperity. That's right, the perfect answer, Kyle. Ignoring our natural environment and simply grabbing all that we can to lay our hands on is just too short-sighted, isn't it? It's also very short-sighted that you're just like, we don't need an army, like... Max, we are surrounded by enemies. It's like, speak softly and carry a big stick. Like, you don't have to use the army, but, like, just show that you can defend yourself. We could end up killing all of nature like that. And even the hardest-headed of people cannot believe that would leave us unaffected. Alright, Max, I hope... I hope you don't take over for your family. Or, like, if you do, like, maybe we're just, like, a branch of the Santa Kokyo family that doesn't actually have any power or, like, saying anything. Alright, Max. Because in the truest sense of the word, we exist as one with nature, with the earth. Okay, very Rune Factory answer.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. If you want to be like me, make sure to eat 5 meals a day. The Sex Empire is a warlike country. I like how immediately Herman mentions the Sex Empire after Max is like, we don't need an army. It's like, no. Reason number 1 that we need army is Sex Empire. But most of the people living there love their families and hope for peace. They share much in common with the people here in Alvana. That gives you hope for the future. Alright, have a curry.
Much obliged.
Yeah, of course there's gonna... If the Sex Empire is warlike, of course they're gonna have common people too, though. They're not all blood hungry. Most of them are just trying to feed themselves and their families. Good morning, Kyle. Do you know the Forest of Beginnings? I'll say no. It's a mysterious place. What if I said yes? Because everyone's telling me about it. Oh, you know of it. Like, that's very, very basic. Don't even give you anything extra to go on. I'm delighted. Hoping maybe he, like, got to the next level.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. You could become quite the man. Have you heard of the Elder Dragons, Kyle? They're legendary dragons, and they're something, I guess we'll never know. They fear, they feast, who knows? Some regions even worship the Elder Dragons as gods. Pretty interesting, don't you think? In this world. All the girls are probably back here, but they don't have anything new to say, really. I will talk to them on the 23rd, though. They will have different stuff to say during the scripted event.
Morning.
Good morning, Kyle. Your hard work has impressed even me. If there's anything in town that you don't like, Kyle, just tell me. Don't hold back. You know what? I want more barn. No, you won't let me. Let me expand it, dang it. Alright, is Barrett up here? I think Barrett's up here.
Morning.
Morning, Kyle. How are you? You're unusual, Kyle. I don't know why you try to be friends with someone like me. I think you're a really good person, Barrett. In fact, I guarantee it. There you go, saying strange things again. It's cold out. And you're not gonna wear a sweater, huh? Too cool for a sweater. At least he has a scarf. Okey-doke. Well. Creeping along. We've been going for a while. I guess we did make a lot of progress, though. Just skipped along through 10 days. So, next time on The Price is Right, we only have one more birthday to go. Yeah, there'll be a scripted event on the 23rd. There'll be a birthday on the 25th. And then it's just like before New Year's, there'll be probably some dialogue before New Year's Eve, and then New Year's Eve, like actual day. I guess like yeah, we're gonna socialize on New Year's Eve, and then socialize on New Year's Eve, and then we're gonna socialize again on New Year's Day, which is gonna be our first New Year's. Because yeah, during our first year, Kyle was just getting his bearings. There was no festival that day. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost through winter. Almost through our first year, and then we'll get married after that, and hopefully have most of the people like max friendship. I think I could still befriend people even like after I get married. I'm not sure. Some people say different stuff, but I think it's like only Byron really. I think Byron's like the only one who mentions that like, oh, you're married, but like everyone else kind of just says the same thing. Gordon looks like he's almost there. Yeah, so far it's just Sherman. Trying to think if like I need to grab some other gifts for some of the other people. Like the logistics of it, like going into a dungeon or farming something, just take a little bit of time. But yeah, anywho, or I could just buy like extra gifts off UA. A little bit of money, but easy. Alright, so yeah, we've been going for quite a while, need a little rest. Yeah, hopefully I'll be able to get like a daily episode out. I think should get the next episode out in like a timely manner, assuming I don't get sick. I'm trying to like think about times about like when am I gonna squeeze in streaming versus like squeezing in time to record. And then, like, after that, when we get married, yeah, I did make the decision to, see all the proposal events. So that's gonna be, like, a lot of just little cutscenes that I'm gonna put together, and then also seeing the rival marriages, and that's gonna consist of, like, a lot of sleeping. So I'll probably just, like, do that on, like, a separate cartridge, because it's pretty much just, like, sleeping the year 4. I mean, I guess I could do that on this cartridge. But yeah, if I intend to, like, marry that girl, though, like, I won't be able to see the rival marriage, because they'll be married to me. And there's not gonna be, like, a rival marriage with the boy in UA. Unfortunately, she just kind of automatically pairs up in Gen 2. Alright. Just babbling at this point. I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time, and I will see you in the next episode. Oh, bye-bye.